Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this episode of Spring Security series, we are going to discuss about Spring Security default configuration. If you missed to watch my previous episodes, I would recommend to watch to get more information. If you like this video, leave us a thumbs up, comment and share with your friends. Let's jump into today's episode. In my last episode, we set up a Spring Boot application and enabled Spring Security. In this episode, we are going to create an endpoint and test it with the default Spring Security configuration. Go to Spring Initializer. Security basic 11 generate add dependencies web security. Let's open the POM. Okay, so all that configurations there and load the project. To ensure everything is working, so we are going to build the project. Okay, now the class files are generated. So going to Java Spring Sec basic application, I'm running the application. Okay, so let's open the page http://localhost. So default page, user, password, take the password, copy here, sign in. So it shows status not found. Okay, now what we can do is we will create a controller. So inside that package, I am creating a controller. I call that controller class as a login controller. Okay, annotate this one with REST controller and request mapping with slash. Okay, create an endpoint public string home. Okay, return home. Annotate this method with the get mapping of home. Okay, also I am going to create a application security config. Okay, so I am going to create a package called config Inside that config, I'm going to create a class called application security config. So this is our basic configuration class where all our HTTP related configurations we are going to do. I annotate this class as a configuration and annotate with enable web security. So this ensures all that the configurations related to Spring Security will get enabled. So this class extends a web security configure adapter. If you look at this web security configure adapter class, it provides all the methods that is required to configure HTTP configuration and to secure your applications. Okay, so we are going to override this method configure HTTP security for our configurations. Okay, so in this command override configure HTTP security. So HTTP dot authorized request. I move to the next line. Okay, authorized request dot any request dot authenticated and HTTP basic. So this is the simple basic authentication we have enabled now. So what it means is, so all the requests which are coming to this particular endpoint should be authorized and authenticated, and we are using the HTTP basic authentication mechanism. Okay, so now I am going to build this. Okay, let's run this program. Okay, so now I'm going to refresh the page. If you look at it, it's asking for it's using default Spring Security login page. Username is user. Password, we have to copy the password from the logs. So this is the password and login. Since it's white label error page, so we are missing to call that endpoint. So endpoint / home. So now if you look at it, we got that respective response as home. So which means our basic Spring Security authentication is working.